Hi everyone, it's Vivid Bees and everything, and today I want to show you this beautiful goldenrod patch and all the amazing pollinating insects on it. And although they are all competing for the same resource, which is flower, nectar, and or pollen, they are all getting along and getting exactly what they need. So let me show you a couple close-ups and maybe talk more about these different insects. So first we're gonna see what I think is a leafcutter bee, and there she is right here, little bee. So they cut circles in soft plant leaves and put them inside their nests, which are in the hollows of stems, kind of like mason bees. This one here is a yellow-collared scape moth. So they are one of the daytime moths, and their caterpillars. Host plants are grasses and sedges. The next insect we're gonna see is the rusty spider wasp, and I want you to see how beautiful and the color on her is and the curly antennae. I just really love these guys. They are so cool looking, and they also eat spiders, especially wolf spiders, so watch out, wolves. Of course, we have many honeybees here too, and I keep honeybees, so they are all around in the fall. Okay, let's see what we're gonna see next here. Ooh, okay, look at this one. This is a locust borer. So these beetles bore inside black locust trees, which is not the good news, but they are part of the package. And look how beautiful they are. I mean, look at their colors and markings. Just gorgeous, striking. Okay, here we have a honeybee and a bumblebee, all just munching away. And all of these bees, bumblebees, and wasps, except for the honeybees, are making their queens right now, and the queens are mating and getting ready to hibernate for the next spring. Here we have the metric wasp, very beautiful wasp. So all of these insect queens now are going to find spaces that they can overwinter and keep warm, usually under any logs, under leaf litter, even in a loose soil or mulch, so they can keep warm and emerge in the spring and start a new nest for next year. Okay, let's continue. Okay, here we have a honeybee and a bold-faced hornet and a little peekaboo. Let me show you. I see a little something here. Oh, ladybug. Hello, little ladybug. And over here we're gonna see a little sweat bee, and sweat bees are really one of the most diverse groups of bees, and it's the second most populous group of bees after honeybees in the world. And this is a pretty small one, but I've actually seen a lot smaller. Okay, who do we have here? Who's hiding? Oh, it's a fly. Yep, they're pollinators too. Little fuzzy fly. And if you guys want to help these queens to overwinter, to give them space to overwinter, is really as easy as not doing a fall cleanup and, just leaving some branches around, logs around that they can get under. And here we have the paper wasp. And over here is another fly. And over here, this is a bumblebee queen. See how big she is and fuzzy and really fresh looking. So she's freshly hatched, feeding before she goes into hibernation. They always stick out when they first hatch. They have such bright colors and really fresh fuzz. I can always spot them. And here we have the bold-faced hornet getting some nectar. And this wasp right here, I don't know the name of it. It's new to me. I haven't ID'd it yet. It's just amazing how many new insects, pollinating insects, I keep discovering. And I think it's because I'm adding all these different resources to the property. And the more plants I'm planting and the more diverse they are, and the more spaces I give them for their nests, the more I'm seeing them increased. It's really incredible. So right here we have the great golden digger wasp. So she is not a gold digger. She digs in dirt for her nests in a loose soil. And look at her markings. Isn't she so pretty? She has like the orange and black kind of split on her abdomen. And right here is a potter wasp. So they make beautiful, tiny little, almost like clay pottery vases for their nests. It's incredible, really beautiful. And I've seen a big increase in all these potter and mason wasps this year. And I think it's because there's been an exposed dirt, and our dirt is really rich in clay because I was digging up the pond, so there was a lot of clay exposed. Here is a paper wasp. And so I think all these mason and potter wasps and also bees were able to get all this beautiful clay to make their nests. So that's also a really great resource for all these different pollinators. Ooh, and look at this little guy. We have a little cameo, a little wolf spider, just lurking, waiting to get a bee. But you'd better watch out for that rusty spider wasp. So other than the clay, all these mason and wasp insects also need access to water so they can kind of loosen up the clay, mix it with water, and make it more pliable to make their nests. So I've also put in a couple of bird baths around the property so they have access to that. So to increase all these pollinating insects on your property, you really need three things, and that's food, shelter, which is basically nesting site, and water. Really basic, just like for any other living creature. And it's really working because last year I saw two bumblebee nests. This year I found four. And I'm keep finding all these new bees, all these new wasps. The wasps have increased tremendously since last year. I found, I can't really even count how many wasp nests I have found this year. And so this is really, really great news that I'm happy to share. And also my honeybees have increased too. So that just shows you that there are plenty of resources for everybody. Because if there weren't, there just wouldn't be increases in these insects. And here is a beautiful mud dauber wasp here. It's one of those pottery wasps that I was talking about. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and the beauty and all the buzz. Have an amazing day.